Good morning, good Friday everyone, and welcome back to MG Connect. Selamat pagi teman-teman yang sudah hadir. Kayaknya kita sudah lama nggak ketemuan nih ya secara virtual di MG Connect kita. Tapi hari ini kita bakal sangat-sangat spesial karena kayaknya MG Connect pertama yang bakal ngobrolin tentang properti di luar negeri gitu ya. Buat teman-teman berarti kayaknya udah tahu nih judulnya apa. Tapi jadi a lot of our conversation today kita ngobrolnya bakal pakai bahasa Inggris. Jadi kalau misalnya teman-teman ada pertanyaan, yang teman-teman bisa lakukan adalah mungkin mau petik pakai bahasa aja. Nanti bakal aku coba translate ke teman kita yang ada di Singapura sekarang gitu. But before we get started, before we get chatting away again, ya, aku pingin say hi ke teman-teman yang sudah hadir. Ada dari Alam Wisata Anugerah. Ya, good morning MG and Hilton Singapore. Udah tahu nih ya, kita bakal ngebahas tentang Hilton Orchard Singapore hari ini. So it's very exciting. Tentang overview-nya, tentang generally ada apa aja sih yang ketemu di situ gitu. Because it is, kalau aku teman-teman tadi sempat lihat, Hilton Singapore Orchard rising tall in the heart of Orchard Road. Very iconic property gitu ya buat teman-teman. Untuk selanjutannya gitu ya, tentang informasinya nanti bakal ditemenin sama timnya Hilton di sini gitu ya. So it's very good ya. It's very good. I'm excited. Buat Eva Damayali, ya, good morning. Buat Monica Sinaga, a lot of familiar faces kayaknya. Anissa Apriliani Aulia, good morning MG and Hilton Singapore. Cynthia Young, Muhammad Farid, morning. So we do have a couple of our MG sales team. Buat teman-teman yang mau bertanya tentang propertinya, ada MG sales team kita juga di sini yang bisa digangguin pastinya. I'm sure mereka dengan senang hati bisa menjawab tentang properti. Dan juga pokoknya stay tuned karena kita pengen ngebahas Januari tentang semuanya. So I think without further ado, kembali lagi, I'm gonna pop up the picture again gitu ya, just to get you all excited. Hilton Singapore Orchard, di mana? Di Orchard Road. Buat teman-teman yang punya tamu pingin terbang ke luar negeri, this is one of the property yang pasti sangat iconic sih gitu ya. Selepas dari itu, yang mau aku lakukan adalah sekarang aku mau undang salah satu teman kita. So I'm honored to have a friend over from Hilton here. So I'm gonna pop him up. Say welcome to the live stream today, Jeffrey from Hilton. Hi.
Good morning, my friends from Indonesia. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeffrey. You're looking good. You're looking spiffy, right?
Thank you.
So I think for our friends, if they have any questions, I'm gonna translate them for you later. But before we do that, before we get to talking about your property today, Jeffrey, why don't you introduce yourself to all the agents who are present right now, who you are, what you do in the Hilton Singapore. You can do that.
Hey, good morning, friends from Indonesia. And Dimas, thank you for having me this morning. So
yeah, it's a pleasure, man.
Thank you. So I was from Hilton Singapore back down the road when now it is called Voco. I was there since 9 years ago, and then I did that property. I was working with Kelvin back then, and then 4 years into the role, I went to start a new hotel in Singapore, the HGI Singapore, and then thereafter I went to Conrad for 3 months to cover some commercial role there. And
all Hilton properties you've worked with.
Oh yes,
right?
all four. And then when this opportunity came up for pre-opening for Hilton Singapore Orchard, I took it, and here we are.
So the information that you're gonna give out today, you could probably recite it from the heart, right? You don't need any of the visuals, kind of like that. But I'm sure I trust you definitely. What you're gonna be telling the agents today, it's gonna be super important. It's gonna be super interesting. So I think without further ado, I'm gonna pop out the presentation again right now. What can you tell us about the property? Because Orchard Road, man. I think Indonesian tourists, Indonesian guests are familiar with the area, but Hilton now in Orchard Road, can you tell us about that?
Cool. So every agent that is aware of this Orchard Road, right? When at first glance, when you see this picture, you will straight away know that this used to be called Mandarin Orchard Singapore, right? Yep. So this is a property that was rebranded this year. 24th of February was our official rebranding day. We went official as Hilton Singapore Orchard on the 24th February. And this location needs no introduction to many of the agents here in Indonesia. We
Yep.
are we are less than 400 meters away from Paragon Medical Center, Mount
Mhm.
Elizabeth Medical Center, and Paragon, Takashimaya, Cine Leisure, Wisma is all around us. So location-wise, needs no further introduction. In fact, I think a
Yep.
lot of agents would tell me where to go if I'm lost as a Singaporean myself. so
Yep.
with this, right, when we look at this picture, so there's some changes within this. Other than the brand change, we do a major renovation when we
Mhm.
open. We spend about 150 million Sing dollars doing the whole renovation. So right where if the main building that you are seeing right now, it used
The,
to be called the one with the Hilton, the bigger
yeah, the
Hilton
one with the
logo.
Hilton, right? Mhm.
Yeah. The one that is the forefront of the image, right? That building is now called Mandarin Wing. In the past, it is called Orchard Wing. Now it's
Mhm.
called Mandarin Wing. The reason for the name change is because, as you know, we have a Mandarin Gallery
Yep.
below that building. So this building will also inherit the Mandarin Wing name, and then
Mhm.
the wing by the back, the one with the smaller Hilton logo, that is actually what's called now Orchard Wing. It used to be called the main tower. It used to be called the
Okay.
main tower. Yes.
I thought maybe they switched around the names, just switching them. But apparently, okay. So the main tower is now called Mandarin Wing, and then the smaller one, which is like the one in the background in this picture, is called the Orchard one. Really great. Branding wise, right? Rebranding wise, this is a huge, change. But still, it's one of the biggest hotel in Orchard Road. If we kind of want to kind of do a deep dive on how many rooms you got, I want to show you this, I guess, right? The lobby and then the redesign. I'm loving the redesign. It feels like minimalistic, completely. If you've been to Mandarin, the hotel prior to this, yeah, can you tell us about the whole like redesign and then the
Cool.
total how many rooms you got?
Okay, cool. So right now, we are open with 634 rooms. So, Dimas, if you jump back one slide before,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yep.
So everybody here, right, on the picture, right, the Mandarin Wing, the one with the bigger Hilton logo, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is selling right now, and this is having guests staying with us right now. The tower
Yep.
behind is having ongoing renovation,
Mm-hmm.
and the renovation noise would not disrupt guests who's staying at the Mandarin Wing because we are separated. Yeah. So if
Okay.
you, Dimas, if you go back, go forward,
Yep.
we have a total of 1,080 rooms with both wings combined.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we have a huge inventory of lead-in category. We have about 34% of our lead-in room types are 34% of our rooms are lead-in room type.
Yep.
And I'll talk a bit about our design, right? What is a hotel without a design?
Yep.
So when our designers designed this hotel, very interestingly, they look at the history of Orchard Road.
Okay.
So back in the 18th century, Orchard Road used to be known as a nutmeg, a herb garden, a fruit garden, and
Okay.
and with that, there are a lot of plantations at Orchard Road back then.
Mhm.
So the designer gathered the color schemes that was used to be commonly seen back in the 18th century, and then they try to design it in a way that our color scheme matches what was then before.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
I'm getting a lot of like wooden vibes too here. Definitely minimalistic. You can see the pillars. What can you tell us what we're seeing right now in this picture? It's actually your reception area, right? It's where
Correct,
the
correct,
lobby and where guests check in, like,
correct.
which is it's spacious definitely, and then you get like the sense of yeah, everything is woody. It's minimalistic, and it just feels like it's up to date. It's current.
Correct,
A
correct.
lot of designers like this style, but it's a welcome change, I think, in terms of design. Since you mentioned, I think you mentioned like 34% of your leading categories. Should we get to talking about the room categories? Because I know all the ages want to start looking at the pictures of the rooms right now.
Sure, sure. But
Yep.
before we go into the room
Yep.
category, everybody, this picture that you're looking at right now used to be known as Grange Ballroom back during the Mandarin
Okay.
Orchard days. Yes. So we decided as a hotel, we said that, hey, if we are going to have a ballroom, then the
Mhm.
ceiling height must be high, right? It cannot be a ballroom with low ceiling. So
Okay.
what we do is we repurpose this space and make it into a reception, and it is very spacious and is very presentable for guests who is checking in when they do. Yeah.
All right. So definitely in terms of like the redesign, you guys definitely move rooms around, like move areas around, right? This is okay. All right. That's really great to know. Okay. Speaking about the rooms, right? We can start with your leading category, I think, which is the
Hmm.
deluxe room. We've got a
Okay.
lot actually for our agents. We're gonna go through all of them, so don't worry. If you want to start like screen capping this, yeah. So what can you tell us about the first room category here, Jeffrey?
Okay. Right now, this room, deluxe room, is not available for booking. That's what I want you guys to know because it is going through renovation. We are
Hmm.
expected to complete the renovation by the Q1 of 2023. All right.
Wow. Okay.
So this room we are looking at is 34 square meters, and as you can see, it is spacious, and it comes with a majority of twin bedded room types.
Okay. Okay. Twin bed, but then you also get the sofa on the side, kind of like that.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Is that
And
sorry, just a question. Is that are those wooden floors? Because that's amazing.
it is a partial wooden floor, and right underneath that bed you're seeing there is carpet. So there
Oh,
is a
okay.
mixture. Is a mixture between a carpet and wooden floor,
Yeah.
vinyl flooring. So as to we don't want to give our guests to feel that we come to a room, either it's everything sofa or everything vinyl
Yeah. Yeah.
flooring, but we want them to have the best of both worlds. So yeah, that is the design that we have. Yeah.
And your walls are so bright. Is this what we're going to be expecting in all the room categories? This is really good. It's clean. What I'm getting the vibe is basically like it's clean. You know.
Mm.
All right. What else can you tell us about the deluxe room?
Okay, so for travelers these days, be it corporate or leisure, often we don't bring plugs anymore to charge our mobile
Mhm.
devices. So what we do is we do USB wire to charge our devices. So by the
Oh, okay.
bedside, right? By the bedside, you see that there is USB
Mhm.
ports. Okay, and
Okay.
say and we have travelers, even Indonesians, where plugs are different from Singapore's format.
Mhm.
All right,
Yep.
at our writing desk, just below our writing desk, there is a universal plug for them to charge their devices.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I understand the concern, right? Because travelers sometimes I forget to like bring a travel plug whenever I travel to Singapore. So definitely, yeah, keeping up with the times, man. I mean, everything you can charge with a USB, definitely, but then like the universal plug it's a welcome addition. We can move on to the next one, right? It's still leading in category. Your premium
My
room.
premium room. Okay,
Yeah.
this right now, guest is staying and checking out, checking in. These premium rooms are located at Mandarin Wing, where
Mhm.
634 of our rooms here are fully renovated. So one thing I want to highlight is that all of our 1080 rooms will be
Mhm.
fully renovated. Our restaurants are all fully renovated. So coming back to premium room, premium room oversees the Orchard Road view. So from here, I'm confident you are able to see Mount Elizabeth Medical Center, Paragon Medical Center. That is the view that you can see from here.
Yep.
So this room comes starts from 29 square meters, and it is inbuilt with espresso machine. So good news for coffee drinkers. You will have your capsules and your Nespresso machine inbuilt here,
All right.
and we also have a connecting sets available in this room category as well. Hmm.
Okay. So starting with this room category, you've got connected. Oh, okay. So perfect for family. definitely, or perfect for groups, right? You can rent out this premium room. Next, okay, so you have two alternatives. You got the double twin side
Mhm.
rooms, and then you've got the single. I'm guessing queen. What was it? What
No,
was the bed?
this is
Double.
that is a king size bed.
Oh, king.
Hundred.
It's actually
Yeah,
king.
it's
All right.
king. Yes, it is king. It is Hilton standard to have king. So it
Wow.
is
Okay. That's good to know.
180 centimeter by 200
Mhm.
centimeter. It's rather huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then, but then you got the other alternative
We
type
have the
premium
super
room with
single.
the yeah, super single. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, you've got the premium city view room. Since you mentioned the previous one, it was facing Orchard Road. Is this a different view?
Okay, so this is also having the same view, but it starts
Okay.
from a higher floor, from level 15 to level 23. So the difference between a premium and a premium city view room is that premium rooms is from level 8 to level 14, and premium city view starts from level 15 to level 23.
Did I ask you how many floors you got in the in the
Uh,
building?
nope, nope, nope.
Both towers. Can you
Yeah.
tell us?
Okay, cool. So at Mandarin Wing, we have our floor starts from level 8 all the way to
Mhm.
level 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
And in the Orchard Wing, we start from level 9 all the way up to level 36.
so definitely a view, whether you stay in the orchard wing or the main wing, 32 floors up. You can stay all the way up to 32 floors up, and then you
That's
get a
correct.
view. All right, cool. All right,
That's correct.
okay. So this one it's just a matter of which floor it is, right? Premium city view room. Definitely, you get a taller view of orchard and surroundings. Okay, this is
And
cool.
and and
Yeah,
Dimas, I want to add a fun fact here for my friends from Indonesia. Is
yeah,
that you see there is this wallpaper behind Premium City View Premium Rooms right there
yeah.
at the corner. You see a wallpaper. So when our designers design these rooms, they want to give you an impression of how in the 18th century to early 19th century, how Orchard Road might be what you might
Might
be
it might
looking
look
at.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what it really gives you.
Is
So
it?
it is a there's a story behind. So
I-
whatever
I'm
we
I'm
do
getting a
here,
history lesson from you, Jeffrey. By the way, so yeah, if we're talking about like the artwork behind it, that means like Orchard and that just whole general area. It used to be hilly instead of like like the flat roads.
correct.
I mean, you do get some like inclines, but then okay, all right, cool. Yeah. Moving on, right? Premium city. Is this the last of the premium categories then, Jeffrey?
Correct. We
Okay.
do have a premium family room. I think will be the next
Okay.
photo. This exact room.
Oh, it's executive room. Yeah, we jumped into the executive room right
Okay,
now. This
so
is
the
the next slide. Okay.
executive room starts from level 24 all the way to
Okay.
level 32. So it is sharing the same floor area of 29 square meters.
Hmm.
And guests who stays at our executive room will be having access to our executive lounge.
Okay. And we'll definitely talk about that later. Right? But the added benefit of booking an executive room, you get this. Oh, I've seen the photos yesterday. Jeffrey did show me the photos, and it looks really nice. The executive room. So starting from this, right? So, how many executive rooms do you have? Next to
Executive room, we have 201.
a lot. So
Yep.
a lot. You got a lot of categories. The 1080. I'm still like reeling back from that. But then okay, another maybe photo of the executive room. That you starting from this, you already have a bathtub. Or does every single room category, even the lower ones earlier, do they
Correct.
have bathtubs?
Correct. So from our
Yeah.
premium room onwards, all room have got a bathtub.
Okay. And then you got the ring light, man. You've got the ring
Yes.
light.
We have the big and the small ones, so you can choose how you want to use it.
That's really good. It's really clean. I think modern. I'm loving like the black tiles, which is a contrast from the room itself, right? If you notice. Okay, executive room. Okay, I think we jumped a slide here in order, but we can talk about the preview family room again. We'll take a step back.
Cool.
What was it about? premium family room?
So premium family room is 20 square meters larger than the premium room. All right. So premium family room, as the name suggests, it is very suitable for family size guests. So you have the luxury of space, and aside from that, if you go to the next slide, I believe is the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yes, it has got a very spacious bathroom with a separate standing shower, and next to it is a bathtub.
Yeah, I don't get to see this a lot, to be honest, Jeffrey. Usually, like the showers is in the bathtub, but then you've got like floor, you got a standing room there,
Yep.
which is really nifty, I think. Okay, and then the thing about premium family rooms, did we talk about like let's say you want to rent out an extra bed, kind of like that? How many beds can you fit in there, and
We
how many
can put
people?
we can put one more rollaway bed into that room, and then to avoid disappointment, sometimes try to book this room type a little bit early as a tip from Jeffrey, because our our family room is often sold out, and we only have got 24 of these beautiful rooms.
Okay. You can fit an extra bed, but I think I'm a small guy, Jeffrey. You don't see it, but I think I could fit in that sofa right at the bottom of the bed, right? In case like little kids, you have more than two pairs of children. I think they're more than comfortable just sleeping in that sofa too, right?
In fact, Dimas, let me be very honest with you.
Yeah.
So, given that our large king size bed you see at the picture,
Mhm.
180 by 200 centimeter, if you have two kids that is 6, 7 years old, all four can actually fit comfortably in
Okay.
that bed. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So moving on, right? I'm loving all the design. I think it's just straight across. In general, yeah, it's very clean. I'm getting like the whole like city modern vibe from this. But we're moving on to the suite types. This is one bedroom suite, which is also the junior suite, right?
Correct.
You
Correct.
mentioned
So
yesterday. Okay.
So this beautiful rooms are also another limited number of rooms. We have 12 of these rooms here, and they are a very in popular demand. Why so? Because in this one bedroom suite, although picture don't show it, but there is a walk-in wardrobe. There is a
Okay.
walk-in wardrobe, very popular among our lady travelers, and they can choose their their dresses, their blouse, and they can try it on the open wardrobe. Yeah.
Yep. So definitely, I think if you want to have a night out in Orchard, currently it's very popular with your staycation crowd, right? And you're
Yes.
expecting
Yes.
maybe like hopefully Indonesian and overseas traveler. They're definitely gonna book out this because the one bedroom suite has this whole like living space area with an L-shaped sofa, man. You don't get to see that a lot too, right? So you definitely can host guests there. In terms like maybe like if your friends want to drop by there, you're traveling to Singapore and then you've got friends, they can definitely just hang out in this section, right?
Hmm. Hmm. And what's good about this is that as you can see from the view, it also oversees Orchard Road. So sometimes you want to look at the lights of Orchard right at night, and this is a perfect view to do so.
Jeffrey, the next time I go to Singapore, I'm just gonna be looking up at your building. Definitely, I want to see where it's at. Is it gonna be any different from the outside of that anything? But yeah, definitely, I'm in awe. And the next is the bathroom, right? I mean,
Oh
like,
yes.
wait, this is different. This is different too. I think the white marble from the previous room categories. Uh, in relation to this bathroom, where's that walk-in closet?
The shots here don't show the walk-in closet, but I just just want to highlight something on this, right? So, a small secret in Mandarin Wing is that all of our suite, okay, the toilet tiles are all bright and white in color,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all of our rooms, our premium room, premium city view room, executive rooms, the tiles are black in color. So there's a difference and in contrast
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
room types. Yes.
It's pretty. It's yeah. I mean, I noticed just by switching to the slide. Actually, it's really nice. you get an even more like modern feeling to this. But you do have more suites too, right? You have the premium suite and the one bedroom suite.
Okay.
What's the difference between that?
Okay, to find my premium suite and executive suite is very easy. So from level 8 to level 32, all you have to do is look to your right when you're at the lift lobby. You will see a corner room, and that
Okay.
tells you that that is the premium suite. So it's people ask Jeff, what is the difference between a premium suite and an executive suite? That is from level 8 to level 23, all the suites there is premium suites at the same location, but from level 24 onwards is executive suite.
Ah, okay. So
Yes,
definitely when you book out a premium suite, it's also the corner suites too,
correct,
right?
exclusive. Yep.
Okay. The corner means like when you're sleeping, the bedroom place. If you can see on the left hand side, there's a window. There's another window from what we're okay angled. All right. So
So so
definitely like
so
a
Dimas,
primo view. Yeah, premium view. Hey, what's up? Sorry.
one thing about this suites is that because it's a suite, so we want to give you something special.
Hmm.
So at this view, right, this is the sleeping room of the premium suite. This oversees the Cine Leisure direction, the Grange Road direction.
Okay.
Whereas in your next slide, if you move
Hmm.
forward, yes, this
Yeah.
gives you the Orchard Road view. So it gives you the best of both views if you're staying in the suite with us.
Okay, that's amazing. And then another shot of the man,
Yep,
the bathrooms,
very nice.
it's the bathroom, man. And then we're moving on to the last one. The last of your room category is the presidential suite, which is a completely different vibe. You know what when it's gonna be worth your stay here if you do manage to book it out, right? What can you tell us about this presidential suite?
I have to tell you that since we opened on the 24th of February, this room has been checked in for more than 15 times, I would say. So
Okay.
it is in demand, and despite its price, it's the highest price room type in the
Mhm.
hotel. It is very popular. It has got a huge 156 square meters area, and of
Yeah.
course, you can see from here it is a spacious living room. We don't have a sleeping room shot of the presidential suite. So
Mhm.
this is a shot of our living quarters. Yep.
Is that the whole floor? I mean, like it looks like it's gonna take up the whole floor.
It
This whole suite.
actually takes up 5 rooms, five premium rooms of our building. So yeah, pretty exclusive and huge.
That's okay. That's a clear picture right there. 5 rooms, the 5 rooms worth basically. Definitely, if you do manage to book that, it's gonna be worth your stay at premium presidential suite. I think that's the last of our room categories. I want to move on to let's go back to kind of take a step back. You did mention when you book out an executive suite, executive room, you do have the benefit of access to this lounge, which is what can you tell us about this? I'm looking at this picture. It feels like it's another property by itself. It looks like it's a restaurant. It's a building by itself. It's like an establishment just off your building right there. But it's apparently it's in the main building, right?
Correct, correct. So this executive lounge is located at our Mandarin Wing,
Hmm.
and I think for now we can probably say that we have the largest executive lounge in Singapore because this executive lounge fits up to 220 people at once.
Okay.
So earlier on, when I said that we have 201 executive rooms, so basically everybody who stays at the executive lounge can have access at our lounge and not having a say, hey, the lounge is too busy, it's fully occupied, you cannot enter. No, we are big enough to host all of our executive room guests. Yes.
Maybe I'm jumping ahead, but would you able to host an event here? That's
We try to keep exclusivity in this executive lounge,
okay.
so we do not have event here. Yep.
Okay. But then you get to enjoy kind of like food and beverages here. You can just like have coffee.
Correct.
If you want to work here, it looks like you can work here. You want
Oh
to
yes.
take
Oh yes.
you don't- okay. All right, cool.
So
The
we
next
have
one, yep.
we have got
So good.
three meal periods here. We have got our breakfast that is served here, continental breakfast, and we also have got afternoon tea. But the most popular meal period is our evening cocktail. from 5:30 to 7:30, where alcoholic beverages are free flow. Free flow.
Okay, okay.
Yes, yes.
It's free flow. That's the keyword for me, at least. But yeah, it looks like it's the perfect spot to just kind of like chill, hang out, and have conversation over cocktails. Yeah. All right. Maybe we can move on to the next facility, which is your, I think your fitness center. Is this going to be in the same area as your lounge, Jeff?
And it is just next to the lounge, in fact.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is building has got one fitness center, and Orchard Wing will also have its
Mm.
own fitness center. So in total, this hotel has got two gyms and one
Okay.
pool. Yep.
That's great, man. Oh, that's great. You don't, so you don't, if, whether you stay in like the other wing, you don't have to kind of like make your way to the other wing. Okay, that's
No,
great. That's
no.
great to know. All right. But all these facilities are available in your property. Right? You got a swimming pool. I think we have a video later on in the session. But two fitness centers, a shopping gallery, which is right, just go down, right? Go down the
Yep.
lift, the elevator,
Go down the lift.
and
Yep.
then this is I think a lot of people would be asking you, but you do have airport transfer and concierge service. Is that like you have your own taxi service or kind of like that? And is it
We
free? Is it free? Is it
okay.
included?
It is not free, not free. But
Okay.
our friendly concierge team can often help our travelers to book a transfers from the hotel to the airport, or likewise the other way around as well.
Okay, that's great to know. All right. Moving on, the meeting spaces that we're gonna be talking about, specifically your ballroom right here, right? I think what we're looking at is your grand ballroom. What
Right.
can you tell us about this?
Okay, our grand ballroom is pillarless. It is huge. It is at 1,200 square meters.
Mhm.
And what's good about it is that it fits up to 90 rounds. So, in the event there is a wedding and they don't want pillar, they want state of the art projection, we have LED TV that is LED wall. Sorry, it's not even a TV, it is LED wall
Uh,
that
it's
stretches
yeah.
21,
That's all. That's
21
gonna be
meters
all up in
across.
your face, man. Yeah.
Yes,
So
in your
like the full
face.
experience.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. And then yeah, you said you currently right now. I think you can have up to 1,000 people, right?
Mhm.
With Singapore opening up, relaxing a bit on your protocols.
Correct.
This is great. You've got. Is there a difference? I'm seeing like there's a grand ballroom, there's imperial ballroom.
Correct. Correct.
What can you tell us
So,
about that?
so this picture you're looking at is our newly renovated Imperial Ballroom. It fits a total of 220 packs, and it's a very special room because in Singapore, there isn't a room that can give you a amphitheater style boardroom. So it
I
is a
was gonna
tiered
say. I
ballroom.
was
It's
gonna
not
say.
it's
Is
not
that a
flat. It's not
stage?
flat.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's a stage, and it's got a like elevated loft style. Well, I call it loft style, but you got like steps at the just
Correct.
okay. This is which one is the bigger one though? Is it the grand
Uh,
ballroom and the imperial?
the grand ballroom will be the larger one. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, okay. So you want to have a complete like showcase, maybe like you have music playing, eventually like a band playing. This is definitely you want to book this imperial ballroom, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. This is the grand ballroom. This is what you mentioned, the LED wall, right?
Oh yes, yes.
And then the imperial ballroom, another shot of it. How big is that stage, Jeff?
The
I'm
stage
wondering.
there, the stage there is not huge. It's not huge. It is
Okay.
good. I would say by square meters, it is perhaps 10 to 15 meters across and 3 meters in breadth. Yep.
Okay. Before we move on, I think in case people are wondering about all your other event space, do you have meeting rooms? Other things that you can talk about?
We do, we do. We have got when we renovate this hotel, we also created a new space of meeting rooms.
Mhm.
So what used to be a level 5 car park is now a meeting space. We have 7 meeting rooms at level 5 that is
Okay.
next to the
Completely,
reception
completely
desk.
redesigned too, right?
Completely new. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
Cool. What's the biggest meeting you've got? How many people can fit in the meeting rooms?
Okay, the largest one we have is about 176 square meters. It fits up to 8 round table. 8 round table.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't think that's. I don't think you get to call that a meeting room anymore. That's a hall. That's a meeting hall right there, Jeff. Okay. But yeah. Okay. So that's good to know. If your guests do have like business purposes and they kind of want to book out for like some executive meeting, corporate meeting, you do offer that whole fifth floor in the building. For all this business needs, right? All right, cool. All right, moving on. Since it's almost lunchtime, the my favorite part of every session is talking about all the food. And moving, the first one that we're going to talk about, you're actually sitting in it right now, right? This is just an overview. I'm going to
Correct.
jump on ahead to the
Yep.
estate. You are currently in estate. Uh,
Correct, correct. So right now, what you're seeing is where I'm sitting at. So this is a very interesting space because the design again, Dimas, like you
mm,
pointed out earlier on, like everything seems to have a little bit different. So in this pre-opening days and after we opened, when I conducted many site inspections
mhm.
for agents or for corporate accounts, I often say same but different. All right, in the
Okay.
whole
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
whole in the whole tour that you got from the hotel, you will notice that the color scheme is always the same color scheme or different by variation, but ultimately it is not far off, but still the
Yep.
same design. So right now where we are is at level 5. This is our all-day dining restaurant. It's called Estate. It fits up to 340 people. It is our
Mhm.
all-day dining restaurant. Serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And yep, all people, all guests who buys breakfast or eats breakfast with us will be having their breakfast here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just in awe right now. I'm loving the chandeliers. Well, not exactly chandeliers, but like the lighting right on top of you, behind you. It gives that whole like classic vibe. Definitely, I think a lot of people might be able to like spend their whole day in here just eating away from breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have you ever seen a guest do that, Jeff?
We seen guests who did their breakfast here and they come back for dinner.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
Yeah. All right. Definitely. I think the menu is something to look forward to. International flavors, so all kinds,
And
right?
And one thing, Dimas, at Estate, our all-day dining restaurant, all of our stations are live stations. So basically, if you walk in and you go
Okay.
to the buffet counter, you can see the chef preparing your food. So it's
Yeah.
always fresh.
It's yeah.
Yep.
It's fresh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy just watching people cook my food right in front of me. I think that's something good to know. Right? But moving on from this, which is I'm excited to look at this one, Asteria Mozza.
Ah,
Uh,
okay, okay.
so what can you tell us about this?
Even I am excited myself. Osteria Mozza used to be located at MBS, and
Yep.
then it closed down. I think it closed down in 2018.
Yep.
And then now that they know we are open, and
Hmm.
they say, you know what, we want to make a comeback to Singapore, and they are actually a tenant in our building, working very closely with us. So Osteria Mozza offer a fine dining Italian cuisine, authentic
Hmm.
Italian cuisine, and our chef is the famous Nancy Silverton. She helmed this
Yep.
restaurant. She has a one-star Michelin Osteria Mozza in New York, and I think in no time this restaurant will also be given its Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah.
I hope by
Definitely.
23 we will get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, I get a glimpse of like luxurious dining session at your property from this. All right, I'm excited. Maybe it's just because it's almost lunchtime. It's lunchtime for you actually, but for me, yeah, I think I might cook some pasta for just from the shot after this. Moving on from this, you do have your Oriental. Your Asian cuisine here, which is the
All
Shishan
right.
Hante, which is
Right.
unique because you mentioned this is actually kind of like a fusion, like Japanese and Chinese. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And in Chinese, yeah, right. In Chinese, is Sichuan. It's a combination
Yeah.
of Sichuan and Japanese cuisine. So it's
Okay.
a fusion between the two, and it is a two-star Michelin restaurant helmed by Chef Kentaro, and
Yeah.
it is very popular.
I mentioned this. I mentioned this to you yesterday, Jeff. you potentially have two Michelin stars restaurant in your property. So that's yeah, that's potentially right. Technically, it's just one right now, but coming along, yeah, a selection for your luxurious dining. And then the last one, maybe popular for Indonesian agents, which is you got Chatterbox, right?
You know what? Funny thing, Dimas, I have already seen Indonesian guests inside having lunch and dinner.
Okay, all right. So easily accessible. People, I think, yeah, Indonesians just flock to Chatterbox because I think it's easy and it's good to know that you do have it in your property.
Yes.
I'm sure we don't have to talk about the menu. You got you got the chicken rice, Chatterbox chicken
Yep.
rice. If you guys miss that, if Indonesian agents miss that, definitely just come out and hang out here and have chicken rice. You know, but I think that's about the end of your presentation, Jeff. I might try to go look back. Maybe before this, let's answer a few questions. I think there's a maybe there's a slight confusion before they join late. But concerning the two towers, right? The two towers that you have in your property, what can you find in the Mandarin Tower? What room categories can you find there?
Okay, so in the Mandarin Mandarin wing,
Mhm.
we have 8 room types there. Okay,
Okay,
and it starts from premium room. The third room type is
premium.
premium room,
Mhm.
and then it goes to premium city view room,
Yep, I'm going along
executive room,
as you mentioned this. Okay, executive
and family room.
and family room. Wait, hold on.
And
Okay.
yep, that is the
Uh,
one. So as for suites, we have got our junior suite, that is our 1 bedroom suite,
mhm.
our premium
uh,
suite,
Premium suite, one bedroom
one
suite,
bedroom
and
suite, premium suite,
yep.
executive suite,
Is this it?
and our presidential suite.
Oh, okay. So that whole like tower, that whole tower.
Correct,
Okay.
correct.
Okay. So you
So
don't have to kind of like you. There's really no confusion about it. Every room category is in the tower. Right.
yes,
Okay.
and I want
Okay.
to touch a bit about and I want to give you a special appearance.
Okay. Jeffy, you're still muted right now. So, hi. Who do we have here? Who do we have? I'm gonna pop you guys up. Hi, Hilton Singapore Orchard. I think it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. This is the GM of the building currently you have
Hi,
right
good
now.
morning, everyone.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna pop you up. I'm actually gonna pop you up to be a lot bigger. So if you wanna, sorry, I didn't catch your name, sir. Maybe
I'm
you wanna
Cedric.
introduce yourself.
I'm
Okay.
Cedric. I'm the fortunate general manager of Hilton Singapore Orchard. I've been with
Okay.
the hotel for a year and a half, supervising all the renovation, the conversion. Been with Hilton 21 years. You may note my accent. I'm French. No one is perfect.
I can understand you
And from day
very
one,
very well.
working with the hotel team, I knew how important MG was for that hotel. And one of
Yeah.
my commitment was to continue that partnership, even taking it to the next stage. And what I've seen in the 6 weeks of operation, already the result of that work, that partnership, I feel very privileged to be working with everyone with MG. And really, you can count on us as a not a small
Okay.
thing, as your number one partner in Singapore. But again, I want to say thank you to all of you for the trust, the confidence, and really your loyalty towards our hotel. So thank you. I look
Thank
forward
you.
to see you guys very soon in person.
Definitely,
So
definitely.
you
Since Singapore is opening up, definitely you can expect a lot of Indonesian travelers, and you being our first MG Connect overseas actually this year, definitely I'm gonna tell them to start just what Orchard is, you know where Hilton is, right? So expect a lot. Thank you so much for your time. I'm honored to have you here. Just in
my
short,
pleasure.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
see ya.
How you doing?
Okay, let's go. Okay, that was a very nice segue into the our last bit basically. But what we were talking about was I think the property right. A few more questions, Jeffrey. This is a concern from Indonesian travelers. Are there smoking rooms? Smoking type
Okay,
rooms?
I'm going. Despite interesting news of us new and good
Yeah.
rooms, good quality rooms, there is a slight setback. We are not a smoking hotel. We don't have smoking
Yeah.
rooms, but we do have a very close by smoking area at
Yeah.
level one of the hotel. So
Mhm.
Indonesian guests who wants to take a bath, they can very conveniently go to level one, and then just on the outdoor space, they are able to smoke.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think generally in Singapore, I'd rather stand outside, to be honest. Personally, I'd be out in open spaces. I don't want to be smoking in the room, man. I want to enjoy Singapore, kind of like that. But yeah, that's good to know. What else? Oh, the last bit that I kind of want to show the guests, well, the guests, not the agents today, is if you want more information about the property, other than what we've discussed so far, you guys can actually check out Hilton Singapore Orchard's Instagram. I think we want to show you guys a shot of the pool here. So if you guys are here, definitely follow at Hilton Singapore Orchard on Instagram. And on this hot Friday afternoon, I want to take a, because we did show the pool
Oh,
right earlier today, Jeffrey.
yep.
What can you tell us about this pool?
Okay, this pool, in terms of the depth and the size of the pool, it remains from what it was from Mandarin Orchard, Singapore. But we
Mhm.
landscape the whole place. If you play the video back again, so you can
Yep.
see there's greenery design. The whole thing is new. There's new declining beds and umbrellas. So even the deck is newly built. So we also install anti-slip tiles just to make it nice and safe for everyone.
Okay. Where's the pool located, by the way?
Very near to the reception desk. So it's just on the right hand side of the reception desk. Yep,
Okay. So the reception desk is at
level
floor
five.
8, level 5. Okay. All right. So okay, and then you get a clear view of the sky here. It's this. I'm guessing it's a rooftop pool too, right?
Correct.
And then you get all these you can lounge here. You can. Is there a lounge area where you can
You
maybe
can order your drinks from our lobby lounge, and they will deliver it to the pool area. Yeah.
All right, cool. You want to take a look at another thing possibly? But definitely, for you all you agents, if you want to follow the Instagram account, go ahead. Just to get you more hungry by the by the second here because it's almost close by. This is from your estate restaurant where you are.
Yep.
Did you have this
Yep.
for
Correct.
breakfast?
Not
No.
exactly, not exactly. Dinner,
You're gonna.
yes. Dinner, yes.
Okay.
So you might wonder, say, a lot of people will be thinking, say, hey Jeff, what is the black duck doing there, right? This is not overcooked. This is
Yeah.
our black truffle duck. It is one of our signature dish
Truffle.
in estate. So if you are here, try this truffle duck. I try it myself. I love it. So I think you will love
Okay.
it too.
Okay, and then we have a very late question here. In family premium room, I'm jumping back a bit. In family premium room, how many room for family actually? Are you talking about how many? Can you tell us just how many rooms do you have in your inventory for family
We
premium room?
got 24 of
24.
these rooms. It is at
Okay.
49 square meters. So in terms of size wise, you can have a rollaway bed like I covered earlier on. So
Okay.
you can have three adults sleeping in there, not a problem. But say you have kids, a couple with one two kids, not a problem too. Yep.
Okay, so maybe like a maximum of 4 people, right? Two adults, two children, or three adults. That's okay. That's okay for how many people in the room. Um, are there any kids club? This is interesting.
Uh, we do not have a kids club, but at the same time, we don't want the kids to be left out if the parents are having lounge access. So one thing I didn't
Okay.
cover earlier on was that very good question actually, was that if a guest is going to the executive lounge, our lounge are kids is a kid friendly
Kids
executive
friendly.
lounge. So if they are accompanied by their guardian or parents, kids are allowed into the executive lounge, and we have got huge space for them to, if you are going to a lounge with a small little table and small seat just to consume a food, that is not going to be fair for the kid, and the kid is going to get cranky. So if you can see from here that we have sofas for them to even lie down, to even stretch themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So our lounge is pretty friendly for kids. If you look at that.
Okay, so definitely, if you want to hang out with your kids, you can do it in the executive lounge, right? Whether you're gonna be having breakfast, dinner, lunch, or maybe just take them while you work at the executive. Yeah, you can definitely do that too. All right, I think that's pretty much it of what we're gonna try to cover so far. I want to tell you guys that MG is partnering up with Hilton. We do have. This first session with Hilton is actually a segue into what we have we're going to be doing in the future, in the near future, next week to be exact. So look out for that. I don't want to give out too many, but expect an announcement from MG and Hilton starting next week. But let's go back to Hilton Orchard Road. Jeffrey, before we sign off, do you have anything else to say to the agents today?
I really look forward to welcome all of our Asian friends.
Yeah.
I previously I was always in the chain, and I have do openings in HGI Bali. I have also do openings in Singapore. But this opening right here is a very exciting opening. It is not a salesman trying to tell people say, hey, it's the best product. You can come, you must come. But I'm personally impressed by the quality of rooms we have here. Right
Yeah.
from the moment you step to our lobby, you will know that hey, things have changed so much. And when the
Yeah.
moment you go to the room, you will know that hey, this is why it is Hilton. So I'm very excited to see my friends from Indonesia. Please feel free to book us, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to Kelvin, who is right here,
Yeah.
and
You
reach out to me. Not a problem.
Okay, February, right? Your rebranding was February. It's still fresh. Definitely, if people don't want to miss out on checking out Hilton, ever since Singapore is open, definitely I think it's easier for you guys to book out all these like international bookings and have your guests travel there. Expect a lot of our agents and their guests to pop by and say hi to you, Jeff. But then if I'm going to be coming along soon to Singapore, so
Tell me.
yeah, all right, we'll definitely hang out. Should we hang out by the pool or by the executive lounge? Your choice, definitely. But thank you so much, Jeffrey, for your time today. Definitely, I'm looking forward to returning back to Singapore, traveling there, and hanging out at Hilton. For you, all you travel agents who are watching, thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll see you next time on our MG Connect.
Thank you. Bye,
Goodbye.
guys.